What is the date of the telegram sent at the end of
September 6th.
Year?
1997.
Oh. It's not 1987.
What year is it? 1998.
You still have time. Okay.
No, I was like, oh, okay, I can still.
Okay, what does the telegram say?
X-Files reopened. Stop. Please advise. Stop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, we're back to this trivia. What two characters does Chris Owens play?
Great Matato and Jeffrey Spender and the young cigarette smoking man.
Yes.
Very good. What is Jeffrey Spender's mother's name?
Cassandra Spender.
What is Scully's X-File number?
I'm sorry?
What is Scully's X-File number?
Oh, I have no idea.
Anyone?
Which
Bueller has two. She has two.
Yeah. Count them up.
Count your shirts.
Oh, what was the answer? Scully's phone number, the X73317. That would be her first phone number, because you're right, she does have another one, but nobody got it anyway.
So there. Okay. How many?
22.
24.
7 X.
24 of the alphabet says.
You better recount.
So we have a winner.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name's Heather, and my screen name is Skulder Mully.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Waterford, Wisconsin, which is a rinky-dink town just outside of Milwaukee.
How big is it?
It's about 2,000 people, so it's quite a difference from Milwaukee, but yeah.
Is this your first convention?
Yes, it is. I flew out here all by myself, and I'm really looking forward to it. So
You having a good time?
yes, the people are great, and from the ones I've met so far, they're just fantastic, so I'm looking forward to the rest of the weekend.
Did you like the movie?
I had mixed emotions about it. I thought it was brilliantly written, but I don't know, I walked away feeling a little disappointed, but I thought it was very well done.
Not enough information?
Yeah, there were some things that I would have liked them to see go into, probably Samantha's abduction and some of that, but otherwise I thought it was really good.
Who's your favorite character on the show besides Mulder and Scully?
I like the cigarette smoking man. He's my favorite. He just loved to hate him. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good evening. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Mike Celestino. My screen name is Crycheck42.
Is this your first time in D.C.?
No, I've been here a few times before.
Is this your first gathering?
No, this is my third gathering. I was in the 1996 gathering at Orlando and last year in San Antonio.
Now tell me, Michael, did you like the movie?
I was a little disappointed. I felt that the entire mythology was ignored and that the supporting characters were underused.
Anything else?
I think that if they were going to do a sequel to the movie, it should be a standalone episode, kind of a monster of the week kind of thing. I think that would work a little better.
Who's your favorite character on the show besides Mulder and Scully?
My favorite character is Crycheck, above Mulder and Scully. I think he's the most interesting character by far. He changes every season. He's unpredictable. You never know who he's going to be working for next. Just every episode that he's in, you wait for him. You want to see what he does.
Well, do you think he's a good guy or a bad guy?
Kind of a little of both. He kind of works for himself. He doesn't have any affiliations with anybody.
So then you were disappointed because he wasn't in the movie?
Not really, per se, because I don't think he would have fit in. His history is so complex that to explain it would be take up too much time.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Is that where you get that one from? Your Liberty? Yeah. Everybody's always wanting those. Nobody knows where to go.
I guess I'll forego this 90% charge.
Oh, yeah. That's
95. 95.
I was watching this too.
So what you guys go do?
Kathy made. Look, Mulder, I know you feel somewhat responsible for this, but you always do when it comes to double-crossing little informants.
Now look, Scully, that's not fair. She's been very helpful to us in the past.
Helpful? Oh, is that what you're calling it these days?
Now look, I've taken it, okay? Later. I'm Special Agent Fox Mulder. This is Special Agent Dana Scully. The victim is Marita Covarrubias. She was found 3 hours ago by the D.C. police after an anonymous phone tip. She's been shot, stabbed, garroted, poisoned, mutilated, and strangled. Somebody wanted to make damn sure she was dead.
That should limit the list of suspects to the whole metropolitan D.C. area.
Later. Surprisingly, there were several witnesses to the crime. We have reason to believe that they will talk, provided you give them the proper inducements.
These are the case files to date. They contain a list of suspects we've pulled together based on our own knowledge of the X-Files. They also give a list of places where the informants can be found, along with the times they will be available.
We've included a list of questions which must be answered in order to get the informants to talk. Some of the questions are more difficult, some of them are easy. We've come up with a point system that seems to work pretty well for the informants. The more points you have, the more specific the information is that the informants will give you.
Due to the sensitive nature of the crime, it is imperative that you know who the perpetrator is before an issue of an arrest warrant. We also have reason to believe that the informants will not only know who the perp is, but will be able to tell you where they can be located. When you know this, that is when a search warrant will be issued.
You'll only be able to find out this information if you have enough points to get the informants to talk. Remember, you don't have to answer all the questions. You just have to answer enough questions to get enough points to get the information you need.
Many of the clues are lumped together geographically and correspond to the map located on the body of the deceased. We've included a copy of the map with the files. Interestingly, there will be informants available at each geographic point. You and your partner should strategize how best to spend your time and which clues to gather.
All right, well, I guess that's just about it.
Not quite. Unlike most partnerships, it is imperative that you stay with your partner at all. No ditching allowed. Otherwise, the informants will come up and walk away.
Okay, I guess that's about it. I'm sorry we can't be more specific with the information, but this is all we have to go on to date.
Spooky, wasn't it little green aliens?
Look, Spender, I've had just about enough. You know they're gray.
Black on the cake.
Look, Scully.
How many have you handed out so far? Can you tell that?
We can't tell you that.
Listen, was it secret information or something?
Sybil. Just don't want you guys to think you're so heavy to.
And what's your screen name? Z-Y-B-I-O. Z-Y-B-I-O. Don't even ask.
Two 7-pointers here. Bubble specializes in hair, and there are 3 levels of stores in the Pentagon City. So that's 14. Can she count?
There's 4.
Regular Scully, and then that. Okay. Go girl. Yay. Congratulations. Thank you. What
do we got? You gotta read the whole deal?
Cover that up. Well, yeah, give it
Oh, a male who has met Mulder, been linked to the consortium, met the lone gunman, and was shot and bled all over the place.
That's a pretty good clue.
Gee, that's a really, really good clue. Thank you. Now, if we come back, can we get an
You can't win the game without, you don't have 100 points. You can get a little arrest
So, but if we come back and we answer all these, then we get an 80 or 100 point?
Yes, you do.
Perfect. All right, let's see.
Hello. Oh, wait a minute. All 3 of you are one team? Yeah. Yeah. We can't win, but at least we can play together. Hi. The next table.
Who's your partner? Okay, partners stick together.
I like how you sign your name. Fine. Sign, please. He already gets this box folder. Okay. Congratulations, take your paperwork. Thanks. Bye. We're a little tense. My God, what's going on? There should be. Okay, what do you think about this? Hi. That's Atlantic Ocean. We're
This is it.
Come on out in the hall. You're going to this room here.
Okay. The one with 311?
That's it.
Should we ring or not?
Do your thing.
Federal agents, open up.
We have a search warrant and an arrest warrant.
May I see them, please? Let me,
Yes, ma'am.
see search one. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, yeah, well, please come in. You have your badges, good. Well, I guess I have these.
As a Musburger pointed at both of your heads, I would advise you both to stand very still. Do not move or you will be shot where you stand.
My God!
Excuse me, you're under arrest.
We are sitting in the other room and I'm going, wouldn't that be so funny if they really got Stephen Williams to be here? I'm sorry, you're under arrest, sir. You're going to have to come with us, Agents Carney and Metz, FBI.
Excuse me, will you assume the position?
I'm telling you, I'm serious. You're dead people. If you attempt to arrest me, you are covered. Even now, you are covered. The cigarette smoking man is behind that door.
I'm not afraid of him.
He has a bead on you right now.
I'm not afraid of him.
I think you're bluffing.
Watch this.
Oh, God, Rachel!
Okay, I would like to say a couple things. I would like to thank everyone at the Watergate who's really been very helpful. Shauna, Missy, and Chrissy was helping with the rooms. They helped us set all this up, helped get y'all here and stuff like that. So I'd like a round of applause for the Watergate staff.
I did, but I...
How are we coming? You ready? Okay, I would also very much like to thank our speakers from the FBI to come in and not laugh at me too much when they talk to me on the phone, to come in. We have Chuck Regini and Brad Garrett. They're gonna talk to us a little bit today about criminal profiling, and when they're all done, I want a real big X-File hand for them coming here, okay?
Hi, folks.
My name is, as Kathy said, my name is Chuck Regini, and I'm with the Washington field office of the FBI, which is in the District of Columbia here. Brad Garrett is also with the Washington field office. We're assigned to a homicide task force in the District of Columbia. It's called the Cold Case Homicide Squad.
This week.
Yes. The squad is a task force with the Metropolitan Police Department here, and we were originally designed to investigate unsolved homicides that occurred in the District of Columbia. Unsolved homicide being a case with an unidentified subject that's about a year old. We've evolved a little bit since then, but that's still basically what we do. I've been an FBI agent for about 10 years now, and prior to that I was in the Marine Corps. Profiling, very simply, is just an investigative tool. It's like any other investigative tool, like forensic examinations, laboratory examinations, electronic or technical techniques that we use, electronic surveillance techniques. It's just simply something that an investigator who has certain types of violent crime cases can consider and use. It's not shrouded in mystery or like the TV shows like to portray it. This is the Critical Incident Response Group. Okay, this is actually a new thing in the FBI. It's only been around a couple of years now. It's a division, and it's located at the FBI Academy. And part of CIRG, Critical Incident Response Group, is this little thing called NCAVC, which you see down here at the bottom. Let me get my pointer here. I got a pointer too. Does anybody, you guys seen one of these things before? It's got this warning label on it.
Don't look in it. Don't look at the laser.
Yeah, it says that on it, but I mean, look at this. Can you read that?
How many is that?
Don't put it in people's eyes.
Really cool.
Chuck, would you move on? These folks want to go to dinner and see.
This NCAVC thing down here is called the National Center for the Analysis of Violent Crime. And that's where the criminal profilers are. Also here are all these other little things. This thing right here is called the Crisis Negotiation Unit. That's where all the hostage negotiators are located at. The Hostage Rescue Team is part of CIRG. Those are the tactical operators that respond to hostage situations, critical incidents, around the world, actually. The CMU is Crisis Management Unit. They help train commanders in crisis management procedures. Over here is the Aviation and Special Operations Unit. They got all kinds of airplanes and good stuff that flies through the air. Over here is the SWAT Training Unit. These guys travel out to different areas of the country and help train SWAT teams, FBI and local police department SWAT teams. And over here is the Special Detail Unit, which a lot of guys that protect the Attorney General. So they're all located there underneath CIRG. But the guys you want to hear about is NCAVC, because that's where the profilers are. And they do this thing called criminal profiling. So let's take a look. Okay, the National Center for the Analysis of Violent Crime. What the heck do they do there? Well, they do all these things. Up at the top, we got criminal investigative analysis. Well, what's that? That is profiling. It's one of the things. In addition to profiling, there's a whole list of other things that are included in that. And I'll go through some of that for you. Also at NCAVC, is this thing called VICAP. Has anybody heard of VICAP before?
I don't want to know.
VICAP is this computer program, and it's a behaviorally based computer program. And police officers that have homicides and rape cases and things like that, they fill out this sheet, and all that information goes into a database that's used to identify similar cases. We can look at cases that are years old, 50 years old or greater, as long as there's a good, thorough, complete investigation. This is probably one of the most significant factors. This also, high-risk victims. Does anybody know what a high-risk victim is? Yeah, a prostitute, a drug dealer.
What did you say?
Some people.
Expand on that.
High-risk victims, they come into contact with so many different types of folks that would have the potential to do bad things to them, that they're very difficult to profile.
Criminal investigative analysis, the process of reviewing and assessing facts. You can read it. Basically what it is, it's taking a look at the crime scene, a look at the victim, a look at the location of the crime scene, and who else was around at the time this was committed. Because what happens is that, well, right? We just got this yesterday, so.
How did he do that?
One more. I should be done by 7. Crime scene behavior. The method and manner of commission of a criminal offense relates directly to the personality of the offender. Well, what that's saying is where a crime scene is at, and certain things at the crime scene, and how the body is laid, and what happened to the body. Was it mutilated? Was it stabbed? Was it shot? Was it positioned? Was it staged? All those things play into the personality of the offender. They tell you a lot of things about the person. Where we get information to do profiles, basically, are from these 4 categories. Crime scene, I've already mentioned a little bit about. Victimology, that's the person, obviously, who's been victimized. Many times you have a lot more information if it's a case where the victim is still alive on sexual assaults. Obviously, in homicides, you don't. So you get a lot of this information from family, from friends, from boyfriends, from husbands, that sort of thing, people they work with. Forensics are your DNA, your fingerprints, blood, saliva, that sort of stuff. Police reports are real important because many times at crime scenes, they get altered mistakenly because the first guy on the scene usually is a scout officer, a patrol officer. He rolls up, and each officer that comes up behind him writes a report. And it's extremely important to have all of those because by the time the detectives get there, things may be moved or altered. And that may be because the person wasn't dead and they brought in EMS and they did life support stuff, so the body's in a different position than it was originally. But the first few people that show up at the scene would have seen it in its original state, hopefully as the offender left it, and that's just real important. Victimology, physical characteristics of the victim, obviously. Dress, did he or she have any handicaps? This obviously is a big issue, is lifestyle, because a lot of your, this is not mistaken, a big chunk of your serial homicides across the country tend to be with prostitutes. And they're obviously high-risk victims. They're also difficult cases by their nature to solve. Kind of like gay pickup homicides, because you meet